Ah, the tangled web of co-owned property in the aftermath of a relationship. It's a sticky situation that many find themselves in, navigating the murky waters of joint ownership once the personal ties have unraveled. The heart of your dilemma lies in your shared ownership of the vehicle, with you as the primary buyer and your ex as the co-buyer. It's a common setup, one that on the surface seems to simplify matters, but as you're discovering, it can complicate things once paths diverge. First and foremost, let's tackle the legal framework because, at its core, this is a legal issue. Generally, being the main buyer grants you certain privileges, particularly if both names are on the title. It implies shared ownership, yes, but it also means both parties have a say in the fate of the vehicle. In most jurisdictions, if both names are on the loan and the title, both parties have equal rights to the use of the vehicle. This means, technically speaking, your ex does have the right to use the car, just as you do. However, the fact that you're making all the payments on time and in full introduces a moral argument, if not a legal one, that the car should primarily be yours. The sticky point comes if one wants to take sole possession, or, as you've implied, if one party wants to take the vehicle away from the other. If there's no agreement in place dictating who has primary rights to the vehicle in the event of a separation, then legally, your ex might be within his rights to claim use of the car. However, it doesn't have to be a dead end. Here are a few steps you could consider. 1. Communication. Sometimes a simple, honest discussion can resolve what legal proceedings cannot. Explain your stance, your investment in the vehicle, and how you believe the vehicle should remain with you, especially since you're taking on the financial burden. 2. Refinancing. If possible, consider refinancing the car in your name only. This could potentially remove your ex from the loan and, by extension, the title, solidifying your sole ownership. It's a clean break, at least as far as the vehicle is concerned. 3. Legal consultation. If discussions turn sour or unfruitful, it might be time to consult with a legal professional. They can provide advice specific to your local laws and help mediate an agreement or guide you through the process of securing sole ownership. 4. Agreement in writing. If you both reach a verbal agreement, get it in writing. A contract outlining who gets the vehicle and under what terms can prevent future disputes and provide clear evidence of your agreement. 5. Sale. As a last resort, if an agreement can't be met and tensions are high, selling the car and splitting the proceeds might be the cleanest way to resolve the dispute. It's not ideal, but it prevents the car from becoming a lingering point of contention. Living here in Portland, Oregon, where the vibe leans towards peaceful resolutions and practical outcomes, I've seen many go the route of open, honest communication, with a strong preference for finding a mutually beneficial solution without escalating to legal confrontations. Of course, every situation is unique, and sometimes more formal steps are unavoidable. Navigating post-breakup co-ownership is tricky, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Yet, with the right approach and perhaps a bit of compromise, a resolution that works for both parties is often within reach.